This is the Sunday Business Page with John Delano.
Good morning. Happy New Year. I'm John Delano. Welcome to another home edition of the Sunday Business Page. And our very special guest today is Elizabeth Hughes. She is the president of the Allegheny County Bar Association. Elizabeth, Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you too, John, and thank you so much for having me today. I appreciate it.
Well, it's a great pleasure to be with you. And full disclosure, I've been a member of the County Bar Association for more than 30 years. And I've served on the Board of Governors a couple, I guess 3 terms. And I'm a big supporter of the ACBA. So it's a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you again for being with us.
Thank you for being a member.
So how difficult is it for citizens of this state, of this region, to get a lawyer in the middle of a pandemic?
John, that has been a challenge. I think that lawyers and clients alike have really had a lot of challenges, and particularly in certain areas of the law. There's more complications in some areas like criminal court. A lot of the court proceedings have gone remote. So this has been a brand new task for everyone involved. I think, the federal courts had been doing some remote proceedings more than the county courts. So this was a learning curve for all involved.
Is it my understanding is that they've suspended jury trials in the courts? Is that
That
true?
is correct. And right before the numbers kind of ticked up again, there was a plan to use the convention center for jury selection and some trials because people were able to social distance. They were able to space everybody out really well. But once, the cases increased and we've gotten the advisory, the courts decided at this point there would not be any in-person jury trials. So much of what is going on is happening remotely, and there's benefits to that actually, that I think no one really foresaw that there would be kind of a silver lining here.
Let me ask you about this. Lawyers are in the forefront of all kinds of battles, and under your leadership, the County Bar Association has become very active in social justice issues. Can you describe what the Bar Association is doing in this arena?
Sure, John. Part of our mission statement is to empower our members and promote a just, accessible, and inclusive judicial system and to serve the community at large. So to that end, as lawyers, I think it's very important that we stay at the forefront of social justice issues and make sure that everyone who has an interaction with law enforcement or the judicial system has a fair and equitable experience. One of the things that we have done as an initiative under my leadership is to create a police use of force ad hoc committee. And that was pretty much born out of all of the social unrest that we saw after the killing of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and just the need to really examine what's going on. And as lawyers, I think that we all have a responsibility to look at these issues and to try and find ways to solve them, make recommendations. So the Police Use of Force Ad Hoc Committee is bringing together everybody at the table: law enforcement, members of our organization, community leaders, leaders in the higher education realm, and DA's office, PD's office, the courts, judges, to sit down and talk about how we can fix these issues.
Well, we've run out of time and there's always a lot more we can talk about, but Elizabeth Hughes, the president of the Allegheny County Bar Association, thank you so much for being part of the show today. Very much appreciated. And again, Happy New Year to you.
John, thank you for having me, and Happy New Year to you and yours as well.
And thank you for also watching us on the Sunday Business Page. We really do appreciate it. Have a really great new year, happy and with lots of good health. I'm John Delano. See you next week.